Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It's me. It's Peter J. Peter Joseph here for another video right here on the official Peter Joseph channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel, which has almost 450 subscribers. We're 2 away, my friends. 2 away from 450. Even though most of my subs are fake accounts and fake trolls. Take it as they come. It counts. So, thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing to this channel. So to my other channels, which are down below, inside of my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, if you're real. If you're not, go blow yourself up and go fuck yourself. Or just go fuck yourself. Not worth my time. Get out of here. You're blocked. But if you're real, then do it. If you're not, go fuck yourself. So, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your bitch, or the New York Mets kicking the fuck out of the Cubs tonight. Yes. Or the Celtics beating the Heat tonight. Ugh. It's gonna end in 6. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna end in 6. End on Saturday. It ain't going 7. I hope not. But in any case, we move on with that. So hit that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. If you do, well, fuck you, man. Well, that's pretty much it. And this is your first time watching, you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning on Memorial Day weekend. Or if you have a 4-day weekend, like this guy, you get to stay up all night long. Well, not all night, but you get to stay up all night and you have the weekend off. And you get paid for it. But I digress. But if this is your first time watching, then welcome to the party, pal. I hope you enjoy the ride, and if not, hop off and go suck a dick, or do whatever. Get the fuck out of here, you mongoloid. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody had a great day, and hope you have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. The unofficial start of summer is about to begin on Monday. So, the beaches are going to be open this weekend. So, it's going to be very nice this weekend. Well, here in the Northeast, it's going to be nice. Not too warm, but next weekend. Next weekend is going to be 90. Oy, oy, oy. Heat, humidity next week. So, it's going to feel like summer. Not even going to feel like June. It's going to feel like July and late August. Oh. Can't wait. My favorite season of them all, summer. Can't wait for it to come. You know, we still got 3 weeks officially till the start of summer, but this weekend is the unofficial start of summer. So, go to the beach, have a barbecue, cook up some Franks and burgers, or whatever you want to cook up, and just have fun. As a great movie once said. I don't know what movie it is, but it's a great movie. So have fun, be safe, and knock yourself out. And that's pretty much it. We also got great wrestling action this weekend. Night of Champions on Saturday afternoon. And then Double or Nothing 5. And NXT Battleground at the same goddamn time. Ugh. On Sunday. And then Monday, your Memorial Day edition of Monday Night. Ugh. And that's pretty much it. We're almost there. We got SmackDown tomorrow night, taped. And then late Saturday night, Rampage, unless it gets changed between now and then. Depending what I think it depends on what happens. Let me even check that, because I think if Vegas, the Las Vegas Golden Knights won tonight, they sweep the Dallas Stars, and Rampage will probably be on Friday night. Well, we'll see. Let me see if anything. Let me see. Rampage. I don't even know. Try to get the date here. Let's see if anything. Yup. Vegas sweep. Well, actually, let me check that. Well, I think I don't see anything. I'm trying to look to see if Rampage is on tomorrow night at its regularly scheduled time. But I see the spoilers for it. And of course, there goes my chat. But we move on with that. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, we move on. Trying to see. I don't. Well, I have something from WrestleView. And see if Rampage will be on the air tomorrow. Okay, so as of now, this is as of WrestleView. Due to the NHL Conference Finals between the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes now over. It is over. Florida sweeps Carolina. Wow, I didn't expect that to go 4 games. I thought I was going to go at least set the entire thing. But congratulations to the Florida Panthers. First time, I believe the first time in their history, they've gone to the Stanley Cup Finals, where they will most likely meet the Las Vegas Golden Knights, I think, in their first Stanley Cup. So, it's going to be good. Well, I'm not watching it, but, I think it'll be a good series. So, Rampage will be on at its expected airtime tomorrow night at 10 p.m. The show is originally going to be at midnight on Saturday night due to that game. Well, the Florida Panthers game. I don't think it was the Vegas game. The Vegas game was tonight. So thank you, Florida, for not letting us for winning, so we don't have to stay up all night Saturday night to watch Rampage at 12 o'clock, and then the after show, the countdown to Double Nothing from 1 to 1:35. So, thanks, Florida. Thank you very much. So, tomorrow night, we got SmackDown and Rampage. Can't wait for that. So, tomorrow night, you get your SmackDown Rampage review as normal. You're not gonna get SmackDown and then Rampage on Saturday night. You get SmackDown and Rampage tomorrow night, right here. Well, not here, but on the Kill the Demons channel. So, get ready for that. So, that is pretty much it. So, Rampage tomorrow night at its normal scheduled time of 10 p.m. And then at 11 p.m., the countdown to Double or Nothing. Nobody's gonna watch. That too. So let me check. I think the Golden Knights swept. Actually, they lost. So they lost tonight. I thought it was a sweep, but Dallas. Well, they won tonight, and Game 5 will be on the 29th, which is Monday. So Monday night at 8 p.m. on ESPN, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup. It's not the Stanley Cup Finals. The Western Conference Finals between Dallas and the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Out game will be in Dallas. So we shall see what happens with that. And we will move on with all that. So, but the Stanley Cup Stanley Cup Finals start June the 3rd. The NBA Finals start this coming Friday, Well, next Friday, I should say. So, we'll see what happens with that. Celtics won tonight. Big gut fucking whoop. We all knew they were going to win at home. I knew that. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Heat in 6. I called it from the beginning. Heat in 6. It's not going. I doubt it's going to go 7. But, you know, a player from the Heat is hurt. I hope he's going to play on Saturday. But we'll have to see. But it was basically automatic that I knew that the Celtics were going to win at least one in Miami. And they were going to win Game 5. But we'll have to see if they win Game 6. I believe that's on Saturday. Well, it could be Sunday. I don't know. But it depends on when it is. But Game 6. Game 5, excuse me. No, wait. I was right. Game 6. On Saturday or Sunday or whenever it is. Between the Celtics and the Heat. And we shall see what happens with that. And that's pretty much it. And whoever wins gets to die against the Nuggets. The Nuggets are just too good right now. Too good. They got a great team. The Nuggets. Swept that bum LeBron out. Bye-bye! And LeBron is rumored to go to Golden State. Yeah. Have fun with Steph Curry and Durant there. Have fun. You old fuck. Just retire, Gabe Braun. Just retire. You're done. You're washed. You're done. It's over. Okay? You're done. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, enough about that bullshit. Let's get into the title, the video at hand. Alright, so at 2:09 a.m. on this late Thursday night, May the 25th, 2023, or if you're watching now from another time zone or tomorrow on the replay, it is now May the 26th, 2023, Memorial Day weekend. Let's get into your the late and out of date AEW Dynamite review for May the 24th, 2023. From the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Vegas. Cousin Larry, I want to go to Vegas. Remember the episode of Perfect Strange when they go to Vegas? Oh, that's right. Some of you weren't born around that time. But I was, and I have the DVDs. So, Perfect Strange is a quick show with Cousin Larry and Bucky Bartokomous. Cousin Larry, don't be ridiculous. I'm so happy we do the Dance of Joy. But we move on with that. Alright, so, as always, our commentary team on Wednesday nights, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the great man himself, the man from Red Hook, brother. Man, that's a big-time Met fan. And that's Taz. And as always, the other man in that three-man group, the legend, Jerry. Legendary, should be a Hall of Famer, the man himself, my good friend, and yours, well, probably not yours, but mine, Tony Baloney Schiavone. Alright, so AEW Dynamite on Wednesday was a great show. It started off a little bit slow, and then the second hour kicked you right in the balls. We had a pretty damn good debut from a guy that's homicidal, genocidal, suicidal. That crazy fuck, Sabu! Who would have thought that Sab fucking Boo, would be in AEW at 50 some odd years old? But I digress on that. But we'll get to Sab fucking Boo in a little bit. By the way, check out my reaction to his, him coming out. Thank you for the views on that. Already over 100 views. That too. We move on with that. All right, so we start off the show with the opening sequence, the fire, the pyro. We are live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Vegas, and we start off once again. I don't know what Tony Khan has on this guy. He must have a humongous hard-on for the All-International Champion. That's our good friend, Orange Cassidy. Every week, they start off with Orange Cassidy. Why? I don't know. If it's not Orange Cassidy, it's Darby Allin. Can we just start off with the Bucks? Or Kenny? Or Hangman Adam Page? Or even Adam Cole, baby? Please, Tony? You want to start off red hot? Then don't start off with Orange Cassidy. Put him in the middle of the show. You start off with him, it's like, oh, can the match end already? Anyway, Orange Cassidy defends the All-International title, or as I call it, the IC title, against Aussie Open's Kyle Fletcher. Former New Japan Strong Tag Team Champion, with Davis. But Davis got hurt, and they had to vacate the New Japan Strong Tag Team Championship. That sucks. They really lost the IWGP Tag Team Champions in Japan. So, well, they are beltless. And, by the way, Aussie Open is now All Elite. Love it. Love it. Another great team to add to that great tag team division. They could always also add them to Ring of Honor's tag team division, too. But we'll move on. All right, so this match was meh. So anyway, it starts with Fletcher knocking down the champ for a fast 2 count, and he continues to beat down, knocks Orange Cassidy to the floor for a flippy dippity doo, and a big clothesline for a near fall as we get back inside. They get back up, and Orange Cassidy knocks Fletcher off the apron, and he almost got a count out real quick, but Fletcher gets in at 99999999995, which allows OC to put his hands down his pants, and then he'll find nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and I'm giving you 2 thumbs up. Anyway. Alright, then Fletcher hits a super kick. Knocks down Orange Cassidy. Then a really delayed suplex. I don't know how long it was up there, but it was rather delayed. We get a near fall out of that as we go to break, and we come back. OC gets in a few shots of his own. Then he gets kicked off the apron. Ow. And then Fletcher grabs a Michinoku driver for a near fall. Then a running kick in the corner. But the champ comes right back with a Brain Buster for a near fall of his own. Fletcher grabs back to not one, not but 2. Back to, well, he hits a tombstone. Then the second tombstone was like a Just Incredible by Just Incredible. Who has almost the same, well, I'm not going to put that. Anyway, he has the same name as me, but his last name is almost the same as my real last name. But in any case, we move on. So he hits 2 tombstones for a near fall. Then a super sit-out Michinoku driver gets another near fall on OC. I don't know how he kicked out of that. 2.99999999995. So near the end of the match, it started getting really good. Fletcher tries to finish him off, but Orange Cassidy reverses into a tornado DDT, and then a cradle, almost looked like a snare trap almost. But he gets a cradle finish. 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy retains the All-International title, but I think we knew that he was going to retain. 15-minute match. Match was started off a little bit slow, but then picked up near the end. So I'm going to give it a full 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. So Orange Cassidy goes to Double or Nothing to defend the All-International title in that 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal. Is he going to win? Maybe not. Depends on who's in the actual Rumble. Well, not the Battle Royal. So, we'll see. I would think he's going to lose it. I think he's going to lose it. It's time for him to lose. And he should lose to Miro. Just saying. Just saying. If Miro's in it. I don't know if he's in it. But we'll talk about that on Sunday when we do the live. When I go live on Sunday with your Double or Nothing and NXT Battleground predictions on episode 66 of the Shadows Lair. So stay tuned for that. Let me move on. All right. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back with Renee Paquette and her guest, Absolute Ricky Starks. Oh, who's in the Blackjack Battle Royal. I'd like to see him win the title, but probably won't. He insists that he is in full control against Jay White and Juice Robinson, part of the Bullet Club Gold. By the way, just shoot me for the love of God. Anyway, he says he'll do something about it and win the belt. But then Juice Robinson jumps him from off stage, and then Jay White jumps in from behind. They beat him down again, 2-on-1, and they lay out Ricky Starks with some chair shots to the back. Is that all? I mean, that's all that Jay White is going to do. He's going to be in this stupid feud with Ricky Starks. Really, he should be building Bullet Club Gold instead of just having him and Juice Robinson. They should start getting new members. Just saying. Just saying. All right, so I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars, and we move on. All right, then we get a video from one of the pillars in the 4 Pillars Fatal 4-Way match for the AEW World Title, and that is Jungle Man Jack Perry, who talks about working at low-level shows in Vegas and driving the roads time after time, and what matters is being in the ring, which has left him live the life that he wants to. He says on Monday morning, the day after Double or Nothing, he'll be driving on that same road, but this time as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see. I don't think he is. I still think MJF is going to retain. And then I think we're going to see a match between Adam Goldberg and MJF. Probably sometime in July, maybe at Fyter Fest, or maybe Fight for the Fallen, or it goes all the way. I think that what it should do is do it in, maybe, I was thinking All In, but maybe I'll save that for All Out. But we'll have to see. Depends on who MJF is going to face in Wembley. But we'll see. It'd be funny if he faces Marty Scurll. Whoop, whoop! He is from England. It'd be nice to see him, but with his past, with the Me Too movement crap in 2019, really, Marty has been just doing stuff in. I mean, he does do some stuff in the States mostly, and then some stuff in Mexico, and then over in Germany and England. So he's still wrestling, but not for a major promotion right now, which sucks. But it is what it is, and that's that. All right. So Jungle Boy's promo, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. All right, we got Muhammad in the chat. What's going on, Muhammad? How you doing? So, hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend if you celebrate it. If not, well, just have a good weekend. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. By the way, chat room is wide open. Like, if you got busted wide open, that's how open the chat room is busted wide open. Or open like Rebby Sky's legs at a 24/7 7-Eleven. Wide open. Why do you think she popped out 4 kids? Ha ha! She knows I love her, though. Anyway, we move on. All right, after that, after Jungle Boy's promo, we go to the ring with Tony Baloney Schiavone, and he brings out the AEW Tag Team Champions of the World, FTR, Fuck the Revival, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler. And they get in the ring, and it's time to get serious with Jay Lethal, Black Machismo, yeah, thinking like the macho man. So, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and his partner, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, J-E-F-F-J-A-R-R-E-T-T, that's Jeff Jarrett. Who was it? Cash Wheeler gets on the mic first. He says, Double J has broken countless guitars and still can't stay relevant. Oh, shit. But he needs to understand that a couple of... Dax said this. I'm sorry. Dax went off. I was like, holy shit. Calm down, dude. Take it easy. Take it easy. So Dax says that Jarrett has broken countless guitars and still can't stay relevant, but he needs to understand that a couple of rejects from TNA aren't going to be the heads of the tag team division. And he says after Double or Nothing, Jarrett better go call the Queen of the Mountain. And we all thought it was Karen Jarrett. He goes, oh, I mean Dixie Carter. I was like, oh my God. Wow, dude. Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter, honey. How you doing out there? I used to run TNA and I ran into the ground in 2015. Ah, Dixie Carter. Anyway, to make sure he has some job security, because he'll be out of a job. And he says, tough guys. Out! But then, the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, and as always, when we talk about Mark Briscoe, ladies and gentlemen, we have to pay homage and pay respect to his brother, Jay Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boy! Yes. Yes, we can't forget Jay. Cannot forget Jay Briscoe. Anyway, so Mark comes out, cuts him off, and he asks about the pound driver that Dax gave him last week, even though Dax was blinded by the white lightning last week. Dax says, it was just an accident. Let's just move on. He's like, if you're a man, shake my hand. Let's let bygones be bygones. Mark's like, fuck that! No! I ain't shaking your hand. And then Dax like, hey, I don't want to fight. Shake my hand. Mark's like, nope. Smacked him right in the face. Bitch, you power-drove me last week. Fuck you. Smacked right in the face. So he goes to leave, and then Jarrett and company, Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, and the original player from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt, they come out, and Jarrett's like, Jarrett's trying to calm Mark down. Mark shoves Karen away. Fuck you, bitch. Then he drops Jeff with a right hand. And then Jay Lee was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Gives him a hug. He says, I love you. What are you doing, man? What's going on? And then Mark breaks away from the hug. He's like, I love you, I respect you, but I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Why am I in the middle here? So he leaves, and everybody's like, what the fuck just happened? So where is Mark's loyalty in this tag team title match? Because he is the special guest referee. It's gonna be, I hope, I pray that he calls it right down the middle, daddy, like good old Fonzo says. And he does not screw FTR, because I do not want, as much as I like Jay Lethal and everything, I do not want to see him and a bum like Jeff Jarrett win the tag team belts. That'll just kill the tag team division. Kill it. But, I mean, there's so many options. You want to go with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal there, Tony Khan? Come on. I mean, seriously. It's like, seriously. Come on. Come on. If anybody should beat FTR, it should be someone like the Lucha Brothers or the Bucks. Or somebody else. I'm just saying. Just saying. And that's that. And we move on. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back with Renee Paquette and her special guest, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Who says, he says that I'm not going to lay down for MJF. And he says, Maxwell doesn't have enough money to make him lay down because he's coming for the belt. He's going to win? No. I think it'll be a good match. It might actually surprise a lot of people. But it's not going to be the main event. Because we all know what the main event's going to be. Anarchy in the arena. Please, for the love of God, let that be the main event, not the world title match. Please. Please. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave Sammy Guevara's promo 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go back to some wrestling action, because as always, a little less talk and a lot more action here on Dynamite, as my ex-girlfriend Ashley Marie used to say. A little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. No. But we move on. Anyway, we go to the Trios titles that are going to be defended by the House of Black in another House Rules match. We saw that, I think it was like a week or two ago, with the Best Friends and, I think it was Best Friends and Bandito. And we had the dealer's choice, and they said that Julia Hart cannot be at ringside. Well, Julia Hart was at ringside this time. And the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and a good friend, Buddy Matthews, they take on Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Gran Metalik. Wow, they get another Trios Championship, but a different promotion. Because last time we saw Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Gran Metalik in the ring going for a title, it was the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles, and they lost to the Embassy. And that's it. Alright, so the challengers have selected Lucha Libre style rules for their dealer's choice, so all three men can be in the ring at the same time. Alright, match was meh. It was alright. So it's also with Buddy Matthews knocking Blake Christian outside as we start, but he gets sent outside by Gran Metalik, and then Malachi Black comes in, starts kicking away at the luchador, and it's off to Blake Christian, who gets big time planted by the big man Brody King. Then Malachi Black drops him, but then Gran Metalik comes in with a double drop kick, and then we get a big step up flippy dibbity doo on the floor, takes out most of the house. But then AR Fox is left all alone and stares down Brody King. He slips away, hits a big imploding moonsault on the outside, takes out everybody. That was pretty nice. They go back in. AR Fox goes to the top, goes to the 450 and missed, which allowed Buddy Matthews to basically stomp a mud hole in his ass. Then guess what he locks in? He locks in the Prism Trap, an homage to his hot as fuck girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. Oh, Rhea's gonna give him some ass. If you know what I mean. Anyway, that sends Fox to scurry for the ropes, which basically means nothing. It's a trios match. Anyway, so Malachi Black knee bars Gran Metalik. Buddy Matthews basically gets kicked by Blake Christian and no-sells it. And then Brody King grabs him over the ropes and chokes him out as AR Fox finally taps out to the Prison Trap in a little over 5 minutes. So the house retains the titles, and that's pretty much it. So I give the match 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, then we get a video on Anarchy in the Arena from last year, which had Bryan Danielson. I forgot who was in that. I know Bryan Danielson was in it. I know Eddie Kingston wanted to light, I think Bryan Danielson on fire. Moxley was in it. He knows the whole thing up too about that. I forget who else was in that match. But anyway, in any case, we get a video for Anarchy in the Arena 2. And for this year. And then we get a promo from the Blackpool Cuck Club. Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta, the man who, Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that has no friends. And he just stands there and he thinks that the other three guys are his friends, but they're not. You little shit. So they're ready for Anarchy in the Arena. Moxley talks about how they are the best in the world, and they don't take that lightly. Oh, nice CM Punk reference. And they're going to prove it on Sunday. They're going to win. A lot of people saying they should win, but will they? I know one thing, it's going to be brutal and bloody as fuck. But I'm thinking that the elite, baby, are going to win. I think the elite are going to win. But then again, you never know. But with the Don Callis effect, then maybe the Blackpool Cup Club will win. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the ring with the champ, MJF. Comes out, starts mocking the fans, saying that, oh, Vegas should be, instead of Sin City, it should be Virgin City. Okay, Max, takes one to know one, because you're a virgin. But in any case, he lists off various ways that his challengers can be hurt, maimed, killed, including Jungle Boy being put in an echo chamber so he can hear himself and be bored to death. Mentions Darby climbing Mount Everest next year. I don't think he said anything about Sammy. But anyway, so MJ talks about how 4 years ago no one knew who the Pillars were, but now they have given us everything we want. They are AEW. This ain't NXT, dude. We are AEW. We are NXT. Anyway, but MJ is kind of sick of AEW. He's sick of the lack of competition and respect. And guess what? My contract is ending in December. If he says, we all know the bidding war of 2024. If Hunter wants him, he better unload on him, give him $50 million or something like that. But I really don't think MJF is going to go to AEW. People are like, oh, he's going to AEW, he's going to beat Roman. Sure he is. I mean, it'd be good promos with him and Paul Heyman, but there's no way MJF's gonna be that guy to beat Roman. No. If he is, then I think every wrestling fan is probably gonna leave. Is probably not gonna become a wrestling fan anymore. MJF beating Roman, please. Can't even beat himself. But I guess you know why, because he has a micro penis. But it is what it is. And I'm not just saying that because it's just saying it. It's actually true. If you don't believe me, ask JT Dunn. And probably everybody else that Max was with in the indies. Trust me. I know. I knew Max before before he even was big. I saw him for the first time in 2016. In FSW, then FBW, then he left. But he started in Creator Pro. And then went to FSW for a little bit. He was mostly a guy that everybody hated. Well, that was true. That's always known. He was a heel, and then finally turned face. I think I don't remember what year it was, but he turned. Well, he was heel. He joined a group called Force, and then they turned on him. And then he was a sort started becoming a babyface a little bit, and then that was it. We never saw MJF again because he went to AEW, of course. But I saw him first, and we move on. Anyway, so MJF thinks it is no coincidence that he can lose the belt without being pinned, and then our good friend, the resident man from Seattle, Darby Allin. I weigh 125 pounds soaking wet. I live in my parents' house. And anyway, Darby comes out, talks about how he was working at the 99-cent store at the Five and Dime, cleaning toilets and living in his car. Then AEW saved him because no wrestling company is going to let him skateboard with Tony Hawk or drive a car over his house with Travis Pastrana. I think there's a reason for that, because Travis Pastrana is a weirdo. Anyway, no wrestling company would let you do that. Why, you were in Evolve, you moron. Former Evolve champion, by the way. Oh, him and Gargano, their feud was... Love that. Anyway, Darby threatens to win the belt, and then MJF does what he always does, acts like a prick, kicks Darby right in the balls. Then he loads up for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but then Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God. He comes in for the save, and then as MJF goes up the ramp, Jungle Man Jack Perry comes out and unloads on him, drops him on the ramp, and then Jungle Boy holds up the belt, and that's pretty much it. So it was a pretty decent segment. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. But like I said, I think MJF is going to retain by the thinnest of margins. Probably going to steal the pin from somebody and retain. And everybody's going to still be pissed. I like how he came out. And then he went to the commentator's booth. And then he picked up Tony Schiavone's drink. Took a sip. Spit it right in his face. You son of a bitch. Nobody, and I mean nobody, messes with the legend, Tony Baloney Schiavone. Nobody. That man can kick your ass from here till Kingdom Come. Don't believe me? Go watch XWF. But I digress. Anyway, we move on. Okay, where are we here? Okay, we go. Alright, then we get a video on Wardlow, the TNT champion, and in his ladder match with Christian Cage, he cuts a promo saying that, oh, Christian, you might have the advantage because you know a thing or two about ladders, but I've been climbing ladders all my life, blah, blah, blah. And then Arn Anderson pulls out his Glock. No, he didn't pull out his Glock, but he just mentions, oh, we got 4 days till the pay-per-view. I have a feeling Arn Anderson's gonna screw him. Not like that, but he's gonna screw Wardlow. We're gonna get a new TNT champion, and Christian's gonna win the belt. I mean, so that freaking TNT title once again becomes a hot potato. Oh, that belt. That belt needs to be held by a guy for more than about a month or 2. Just saying. And Christian holding it? Nah. But we move on. Alright, after that, we finish the first hour. We get to the second hour, right at 9 o'clock, with the women. And we have Taya Valkyrie, La Huera Loca, taking on Lady Frost, who we've seen in Ring of Honor. We've seen her on Dark and Elevation and on Rampage. So she makes her Dynamite debut. Match was okay, nothing great. Starts out with Taya knocking her down, but Lady Frost comes right back with a running Hurricanrana. Then she gets sent into the corner, pulled back out for a sliding lariat by Taya. Taya goes for a charge and missed in the corner. And then she hits the ring post. Ow! Followed by a running kick to the head by Lady Frost in the corner. Goes for a front flip and gets cut off by a clothesline for a near fall. And then the TBS champion, Jade Cargill, that bitch show. She comes out with smart Mark Sterling and Layla Gray, and goddamn Jade look hot. Ugh. That's one MILF I like though, you know. But in any case, so she comes out to check out the match as we go to break, and Taya's like, "Bring it on!" So we come back from break. Lady Frost sends Taya into the corner, hits a front flip into a cannonball, knocking Taya down. But Taya comes back with a spear for a near fall off hits a spear, then hits the Blue Thunder Bomb. And as we all know, when you hit a Blue Thunder Bomb, you get 2. And that's pretty much it. Then she picks up Lady Frost, hits Road of Valhalla, 1, 2, 3 in 7.5 minutes. Taya Valkyrie is your winner. And that's pretty much it as Jade looks on. So we'll see what happens on Sunday with them for the TBS Championship in a rematch from a couple weeks ago. And if Taya doesn't win, I mean, who's next? Besides, there's only a couple people left. Chris Statlander, Britt Baker, Bebe, maybe Akira Shida, and Paige with Saraya Knight if she turns face. When she does. But I have a feeling that Jade is going to go 60-0, and I don't know when she's going to lose that belt. I'm thinking Forbidden Door against a certain lady named Mercedes Moné if she's healthy by then. She broke her ankle, so I don't know if she's going to make Forbidden Door. But like I said, we're a month away, so hopefully she'll be healed up by then. If not, it might be Mandy Rose. Might be. And so it is going to be, but we'll see. Though I'd love to see somebody from Japan like Miyu or Miyu Sakamura from Stardom beat the fuck out of her. Really should be Miyu. But just saying. Just saying. Or maybe, what's her name? What's her name? I can't even think of her name now. The one that was the Stardom champion before she lost the belt. I think it's not Giselle. Can't think of her name. But in any case, we move on. And that's that. But we'll see what happens with Jade and Taya on Sunday for the TBS Women's Championship. And that's that. Alright, after that, we go to Tony Khan, man, who makes his big announcement that we all knew yesterday, that AEW Collision, the very first episode, will be on June 17th in Chicago at the United Center for the Second Coming at 8 p.m. No mention of Punk, though. No mention of Punk, but I think we all know he's going to be on the show. So, there you go. So, hopefully the tickets went on sale, I think, today or tomorrow for the United Center. That's going to sell out. That's a definite sellout. If Punk's going to be there, if they know Punk's going to be there, that's a definite sellout. Now, as far as Regina and Saskatoon, in Canada, Calgary, Hamilton, Ontario, maybe Toronto, tickets aren't doing so good. And Newark may sell out, but now that I think Punk is gonna be on the show and be the forefront star of the show, I think those ticket sales are gonna start going up. But we'll see. But Collision will be in Chicago in a couple of weeks from now, so get ready for it. And I hope the ratings for the first show are like Rampage, when Punk made his debut on the first Rampage. I think what did they get? 1.2 million views. But Saturday, so I don't know about 1 million, but we'll see. And we move on. Alright, then we go to the back with Renee Young. This time her guest is the Cowboy. Hangman Adam Page is about to do some cowboy shit. But he isn't sure if he was ever really friends with the Elite, but they have always been family to him. So Adam Page says he is ready for revenge and promises to take it back from the Blackpool Combat Club, and their punishment is in blood. So you know that's gonna be violent. We'll probably see barbed wire, a whole crazy shit. Barbed wire, tacks, glass. Anything not nailed down to the arena in Vegas. And that's gonna. I mean, I think everybody's gonna be leaking blood. Everybody, even the Young Bucks. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on with that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the ring with Tony Schiavone, and the contract signing between the Oak Show, the Wizard, Chris Jericho, who comes out with the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society, 2.0, Angelo Parker, and Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard. Do you want to know what makes Daddy Joseph's nipples hard? Nipples hard? You know. Asian chicks. Anyway. And then also Daniel Garcia's there and Jake Hager. Weed! The people. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so they come out and for the contract signing between him and my good friend and yours, Adam Cole, baby! Who comes out with Roddy. So, for their unsanctioned match at Double or Nothing was going to be brutal. I would expect some blood in that match too. But we see what happens with that. Alright, so Adam Cole signs immediately, sits down, is like, I'm going to kick your ass, Jericho. You fucking bitch, you mess with my wife, I'm going to fuck you up. So anyway, so he calls out Jericho for having his soon-to-be wife, Britt Baker, attacked. Jericho's like, you must think I'm an idiot, and you must think that I can do anything I want, but we are going to just see how invincible you are on Sunday. So Cole says that I'm going to beat the living fuck out of you. I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat, shit like that. And tells him to sign, you son of a bitch. So Jericho gets a little bit testy and a little bit offended by that. He says, well, that isn't what happened to Britt. We see a clip of Saraya Knight beating on Britt with a kendo stick. As we see Jake Hager like, oh, fuck that. I thought that was weird. Anyway, Jericho asks what kind of man allows that to happen to the love of his life. So he then signs the contract and says, Cole, Cole, you're outnumbered 5 against 2. So Cole's like, you know what? You're right there, Chris. It is 5 on 2. But I made a phone call to someone here in Vegas, and he says it's someone he grew up idolizing. And everybody's like, who is it? Who's the only person from Vegas that we all know? So he says, this man is homicidal, genocidal, suicidal. It is the death-defying man himself, the old fuck that he is, Sabu! And I was like, Sabu! I marked the fuck out, if you just check out my reaction to that a video ago. So Sabu comes out, does his usual stuff, and his entrance went on for a little while. And then Adam Cole throws him a chair, and then Sabu just whoosh, throws the chair right in Matt Maynard's face, probably broke his nose. Because he hit him flush with that chair. And then he runs out the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society. And then we find out later that Sabu is going to be the special enforcer in the unsanctioned match between Adam Cole, Bebe, and Jericho. But it is what it is. I thought that, I know he can't wrestle anymore. Supposedly. Because I think he had like kidney disease or kidney surgery, something like that. I know he lost his manager. I think her name was Janine, who used to be with him on the indie circuit. So she passed away. She lost her legs and everything. She was gone after that. So, and then Sabu retired after that. But, you want to get that ECW type influence, because unsanctioned match. I like how Taz was, like, going nuts. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand this guy. He's like, I know that man. I'm like, you do, Taz, you do. The wars that they've had in ECW, holy shit. Taz going completely berserk for a guy that he hates. And he respects him, but he hates the guy. I hate you, but I respect you. Anyway, so Sabu is all elite, and he will be at Double or Nothing to be the special guest enforcer for Adam Cole, Baby, and Chris Jericho in an unsanctioned match. Oh, it's gonna be barbaric. It's gonna be extreme. It's just the way I like it. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so I did that just for Sabu, 4 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Let me move on. Then we get a video on the AEW Women's World Championship match between Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm. I really hope there's no title change. I hope not. I still think Britt Baker's going to turn on Jamie and they're going to start a feud. And I think Britt Baker, as much as she said on Access she doesn't want to be the champ anymore, I mean, we'll see. But if it's not Toni Storm, I think it might be Saraya Knight. I have a feeling that Paige will become the women's world champion probably by the summertime. And it'll be really nice that she does win it and she goes into her hometown of England in Wembley and defends the belt in her hometown. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, after the contract signing and cooler heads prevailed and everybody left, we had Roddy and Daniel Garcia in the ring. They're gonna do battle. Little PWG match here. They both in PWG. They didn't fight in PWG, but felt like a PWG match. Anyway, Roddy wastes no time chopping Garcia to death. He gets a near fall off his very first backbreaker because he is the messiah of the backbreaker. We go to break. We come back. Garcia curb stomps him. Was it Super Dragon style? Super Dragon! But it takes too long and he starts dancing, Dad. He's dancing, Dad. He's dancing. Stop it. What is this fascination with Garcia dancing? What are you, Alex Wright? Anyway. We move on with that. Roddy faceplants him to take over, hits a dropkick for a double down. And then Roddy gets back up, hits another backbreaker for a near fall. Garcia comes back and they slug away. He goes for the Dragon Tamer, it gets broken up. And then Roddy hits the End of Heartache, which is his theme song. And beats Daniel Garcia in just under 9 minutes. So, Roddy with another win. That's good. And I give the match 2.5 out of... I take that back. 3 out of 5 stars. And that's that. And we move on. Alright, after that, we get a look at how Willow Nightingale won the New Japan Strong Women's title over Mercedes Moné. They didn't show how Mercedes broke her ankle, but it just showed, she also got a concussion during that match. I think they did show that after Willow hit the Doctor Bomb and Sasha's head bounced right off the mat. Ow! No wonder she got a concussion. And what was weird is that when she got she got planted and her head smacked off the canvas and everything, she was out, and then the referee was the New Japan referee, 1, 2, and then he stopped because he knew that Mercedes was knocked out, but and then they got to rush to the finish, even though she broke her ankle after the doctor bomb. I'm not sure, but they had to rush to the finish, and they gave Willow the belt. I think Mercedes was supposed to win the New Japan Strong Women's title, but obviously, things happen, and what are you gonna do? So hopefully, Mercedes gets better pretty soon, and she can get a rematch with Willow and win the belt like she was supposed to. But we shall see what happens with that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get the Double or Nothing rundown with all the matches. So there's a lot of matches, trust me. A lot. And that's it. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening. Tag team match player for the Ring of Honor tag team belts. I don't know why this was on Dynamite instead of Ring of Honor television. But in any case, we have the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fénix, and his brother, the man himself, the man that has no fear, and that's Pentagon Zero Miedo. As they take on the team of the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castagnoli and the man that sucks a lot of you-know-what, and that's Wheeler Yuta. Now, Claudio got the win in that double jeopardy match with Rey Fénix, so he and a partner of his choosing get the Ring of Honor World Tag Team title shot. So Claudio could have picked Jon Moxley, he could have picked even Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. So, but speaking of Bryan Danielson, he's on commentary. Alex Abrahantes at ringside for the Lucha Brothers. This match was pretty damn good. And it's also with the champs getting sent outside for Flippy Dippity Doos by Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. And then Wheeler Yuta hits Made in Japan, he's American, for a near fall. Claudio comes in and Tiger uppercuts Rey Fénix out of mid-air. As we go to break, we come back. Wheeler Yuta locks in a cravat on Rey Fénix, which sets up Claudio's giant swing of doom into Yuta's dropkick. You just did not do the KRS-One without Chris Hero. Claudio, I'm going to have a word with you. I think Chris Hero will probably watch that. It's like, Claudio, that's our move. Kings of Wrestling here, come on. Why are you doing it with a schmuck like Wheeler Yuta? Come on, Claudio. Come on. Anyway, so Rey Fénix is in trouble, but he kicks his way out of trouble, gets the hot tag to his brother Pentagon, who comes in and cleans house. And kicks away at both of them in the corner, and then Rey Fénix comes back in, hits a rolling forearm to Wheeler Yuta, then a running Mexican destroyer, not Canadian, Mexican destroyer, plants Claudio, that's by Mr. Pentagon. And then Rey Fénix comes in, hits the Black Thunder Driver for a near fall on Wheeler Yuta. Claudio gets back up to knock Pentagon outside the ring. Then they hit the rocket launcher on Rey Fénix for a near fall. And then Alex Abrahantes, for some odd reason, gets on the apron. And then the Young Bucks, who are hiding under the ring the whole time, they cut off Claudio from saving Wheeler Yuta as the Lucha Brothers hit the Spike Fear Factor 1, 2, 3 in almost 10.5 minutes. The Lucha Brothers retain the Ring of Honor tag team belts, and Bryan Danielson is pissed. He is pissed. And that's it. But match itself was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, the Bucks go into the crowd, and then Moxley and Danielson try to catch them, but the Bucks are way in the crowd already. And then Moxley's pissed as him and the rest of the Blackpool Cup Club get in the ring. And basically, he says, I swear vengeance against the Bucks and the Elite, and it's like you're going to see a whole new side of violence that we've never seen before here in AEW. I'm like, oh boy. What type of violence? I mean, if you follow Jon Moxley's career, that man is sick. So you can expect barbed wire, chairs, ladders, pipes, maybe some glass. He might go ultra violent. We'll bring out some light tubes. We might get fire. We might get exploding barbed wire. Who knows? If that happens, the C4 explosives happen, Tony Khan, you better use them correctly this time. Just saying. But I don't think they're going to use that, but it's going to be very violent, very bloody. Somebody better call a blood bank, because they're going to be needing some blood. So I think everybody in this match is going to bleed like a stuffed pig. Or a woman that's really on her period, but we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, I gave the match 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that ends a pretty decent episode of AEW, almost said Ring of Honor, AEW television, AEW Dynamite. I thought it was a pretty decent show. I originally had 7.25 out of 10 stars, but I'm going to scale back to a solid 7 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what you think of the show, and that's pretty much it. So I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Muhammad for coming in, and everybody else who watched. Thank you for the free views, assholes. And that's pretty much it. So that is it for me. I'm out. I will be back tomorrow afternoon with your Ring of Honor review, and then so get maybe a twofer for your Friday as we go into the Memorial Day weekend. So a twofer, actually a triple threat, I should say, triple threat on your Friday. Got Ring of Honor review. Then we got Night of Champions predictions. Both of those will not be live, but we will be live tomorrow night after Rampage goes off the goes off the air, probably about an hour or so after Rampage goes off the air, and with your SmackDown and Rampage review. Both shows will be taped, obviously. Well, SmackDown obviously because of the pay-per-view on Saturday, and Rampage taped. So we got that. So Rampage back at its normal time tomorrow night. So check it out. And we will do the review tomorrow night on the Kill with Demons channel. So stay tuned for that. Hit that bell. And so when that video goes live, you will know. And if you don't know, well, you will know. But it is what it is, and that's that. Don't forget, Saturday, Night of Champions at 1 p.m. We will be going live sometime Saturday evening, maybe sometime Saturday night, with your Night of Champions review right here on the channel, and that'll be it. And then Sunday afternoon, we will go live once again with your Double or Nothing and NXT Battleground predictions. And then later that night, on Sunday night, once again here on the channel, your Double or Nothing 5 review. Whenever that ends, we will go live. I don't know when it's going to end, probably 12:30. But knowing Tony Khan, we might end at 1 o'clock. But who knows? But we will go live, hopefully around 1 or 1:30. We'll go live here on the channel with your Double or Nothing review. And then Monday afternoon, Memorial Day, I'll go live early. Well, actually, yeah, I might go live, I might not go live on Memorial Day, but we'll see, with your NXT Battleground review, once again here on the channel. And then later on Monday night, after maybe an hour or so after Monday Night Raw goes off the air, your Monday Night Raw review on the Kill with Demons channel. And then we start a new week and a new month as we get into the beautiful month of June. So stay tuned. Please hit that bell, because if you miss all these videos coming your way this weekend, you're going to miss out on a lot. And that's pretty much it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired. I'm going to go get some seconds from the missus, and that's pretty much it. Because I got the weekend off, so I got a lot of free time with the missus. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Thank you to Muhammad once again for coming in. So, I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cooch. And if you're not down with that, that's just too goddamn bad. Because you're SOL, and you know what that means. If you're still not down with that, then I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hope you all have a great Memorial Day weekend, and if not, well, like I said, fuck you, man. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, go fuck yourselves. Peace.